that's a lot of stuff. Oh boy. Holy shit. Well, we knew what we were signing up for, so let's stop bitching about it and let's just do it. Play this tutorial. I've got to play the Petty King Murchad. Oh, it's a Chad. Petty King Chad. Well, let's play as the Petty Chad. Oh boy, shit. There is so much stuff going on already. Mad Crypto, what's up, man? And Stephanie, thanks for joining us. How are you guys doing today? I'm here to try to fail miserably at playing a too complicated game. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be way more quiet than normal, that's for sure, as I sit here and my jaw goes slack every now and then. Okay, I'm a medieval ruler. Land is mine for the taking, through clever marriages and diplomacy, or by way of the sword. There is no one way to win in Crusader Kings. Only different ways to enjoy the story that unfolds. Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm down for some stories unfolding. Okay, well, let's hit next and watch that story unfold. Camera basics. Okay, WASD. Pressing the home key. Man, I just got one of those 10 keyless keyboards, and I have no idea where the home key is on this one. I'm sure it's some alt key function. Oh well. Mad Crypto says, what did you smoke before playing? I did a dab of some kind of sauce with like 84% THC, and then a bag of cherry pie on my second bag here as well. And we'll do the next bag pretty quickly as well. To zoom in, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, next. Cool. Oh, how neat is that? It even says how neat it is. It's meta neat. It's like, look, you can, although I'm fucking that up too. Anyways. Duchies, counties. Neat. Stupid Sexy Flanders! It does if you do not do it quickly enough, Flanders. If you let it basically get too cool in there. Which, that's a great reminder. And welcome back, Stupid Sexy Flanders. Rulers of land to the map. Now let's talk about the game. Everything takes place on the map before you. The world consists of large and small pieces of land, each belonging to someone, based on their titles. Your titles are represented by icons with elaborate coats of arms. Okay, those are some coats of arms. Got that claim. The icon representing your realm is set by your primary title. And that is the highest ranked title that they identify most closely with. Whatever that means. The icon representing your realm is set by your primary title, which is the most important and prestigious title that you hold. Makes sense. Borders is out of business. If you click your character portrait, character highlighted in the character view, is this him? The borders of your realm capital, Luminike, will light up. Outside of that will be the borders of your entire realm. Munster is your primary title, which is why your realm is named after it. Okay. You also hold the Earldom of Thomond as a separate title. If you zoom out, it will read Munster on this part of the map because you are the top ruler of the area. Munster. Okay, well, that's neat. Ruling over others. As a ruler, you can only hold so much land on your own. You will often have other rulers helping with the administration of the realm. By holding land titles within your borders, making them your vassals. And vassals are of course, is a ruler who has sworn fealty to another ruler, their liege. The vassal provides their liege with levies and taxes, their obligations in exchange for protection. If a vassal's opinion of their liege is low, they may join factions or scheme to replace their liege with someone else. That's when we get the gallows erected. So, to find your own land, your domain, press the home key and zoom in. Once closer up, you can see blue labels on the baronies that belong to you. In this case, it will be Luminike. There I am in good old Luminike. I understand. The Earldom of Ormond is held by my dumbass vassal. I hate my vassal. Anyways, Lock Driver, welcome Lock Driver, says this game takes about 5 years to get to a beginner level. Yes! I can't wait to never get there, but I can't wait to fail spectacularly as well. Billery, welcome Billery, says this looks too intense for my gaming pleasures. I think it might be for mine. I mean, I knew it was complicated, but I didn't know it was, like, complicated. Anyways, characters. Let's talk characters. You are playing as one of the many characters in the world, and characters are either noble or lowborn, landed or unlanded, each with their own set of skills and trades, goals, and aspirations, because of course, they come in the form of rulers, courtiers, and guests. As long as they are within diplomatic range, they can be interacted with. So I am playing as one of those characters, and he is represented by character avatars. Your character is the ruler of a realm. You need to make sure that your dynasty survives throughout the ages. Your title gives you power and control over territory and other characters who might hold titles of their own land. To continue, click on your character. Hell yes. I did that super nicely. Lock Driver says that a buddy of his clocked in over 900 hours on Crusader Kings. I assume 2, as it'd be very hard to have done it on 3, seeing as it came out today. But that's the kind of people that this game attracts, is I mark my playtime in the hundreds of hours. Hey, welcome back, Dithy. I'm so sorry again. This game is called Crusader Kings 3. And you can see your house. Oh, in some quaint. Was I still in? Oh no, wait. Where was I zoomed in at? Anyways, welcome, by the way. Thanks for joining us. Okay, characters have skills indicating their proficiency with a certain field. Some are great talkers, while others prefer to make their intent clear on the battlefield. Hell yeah! The main skills are diplomacy, martial, that's the fighting, stewardship, that's like being a good citizen, boo, intrigue, that's like doing bad behind sneaky Machiavellian shit, and learning. Hey, this game takes place in the Middle Ages. We don't give a shit about no book learning. This is all about, you know, dislearning the lessons that we had learned in the previous centuries. Come on, baby. It's all about, you know, being as uneducated and backwards as possible, all in the name of the Lord. Traits! 3. Characters also have traits which can affect skills, because of course, as well as how they react to things. These are illustrated by icons in your character view. These things. So my guy's temperate. Oh, he's also wrathful. He's impatient. He's a skilled tactician, and he's an open terrain expert. Well, those are all very conflicting kind of, well, I guess, when it says temperate, I guess that just means he's a teetotaler, is what I'm interpreting that as. Some traits tell you about a character's personality, like if they're fickle, calm, or generous. Other traits are specific to how a character has lived their lives, such as your education trait, or your commander traits. So I am temperate, I don't drink, I'm virtuous. Catholics, we're not drinking. I'm wrathful, I'm also Catholic, and I'm impatient. I'm just a man. So from this, you can see that my character typically lives a modest life, but I do expect others to do so also. And I'm quick to anger when they don't, you better fucking believe it. And when a character chooses to behave against their personality traits, oh, it's gonna cause some stress. So traits can impact how other characters react to me. Some people are impressed by the brave trait. Well, of course, who wouldn't be? While a lustful character is more likely to feature in salacious gossip. Lustful characters. This game is amazing. All characters, yes, all, have an opinion of one another, which drives their behavior. Low opinion can cause people to rise against you or be unwilling to help you. A high opinion can, on the other hand, make characters more inclined to join your murder scheme. Yes! Let's read about a murder scheme. Don't you love these little tooltips? The murder scheme is a hostile scheme that aims, well, of course, how could it not be? As a hostile scheme that it aims to kill its target. It is a secret scheme based on intrigue that can recruit agents. A successful murder scheme will result in the death of the scheme target. Yeah, that is a successful murder. Neat. Ooh, there's also seduction. Man, this game is amazing. Gold. Okay, we're moving on to resources. To help you further your goals, you will need gold. Among other things, gold pays for buildings, armies, and good old-fashioned bribery. Gold is collected passively from both your holdings and your vassals as taxes. Larger vassals and more important holdings tend to give more tax money. Yes, they do. Fuck you, Alan Greenspan. Fuck you, Chicago School of Economics. This son of a bitch is coming for his taxes. My economy is built on high extractive taxes. Joe Dub, I have never played RuneScape, but that is a good question. God, I remember RuneScape being played when I was in 8th grade in the year 2000. I remember people playing RuneScape on, like, browser back then. Ooh. Check this out, guys. Prestige. That's the crown. Your prestige tells us how respected you are. It can be earned over time by holding lots of titles or actively by such as marrying into prestigious dynasties or fighting an ally in wars. Don't do that. Whenever you earn prestige, you build towards your next level of fame. Higher levels of fame make other characters think better of you and bring powerful ways to wage war. This is such an amazing sounding board game. This is scratching my old board games itch, but even more so. With a lot of piety. Oh, boring. We're not going to be a pious kingdom. No, I know I'm Catholic, and I know I'm temperate, I know I'm not already drinking, but I'm not drinking to get my wrathful side on more, not to hold it back. With a lot of piety, you will have an easier time interacting with your head of faith. Fuck the Pope. As you are Catholic, this is the Pope. Fuck the Pope. Piety can be gained passively from the learning skill and from virtuous traits, or actively from choosing to do from religious things, such as going on a pilgrimage. You also have a level of devotion, oh my god, which builds over time whenever you gain piety and can have positive effects for your character. Neat, I do understand. God damn it, lifestyles. 5. Lifestyle. As well as traits, your character can also pick a lifestyle. Ooh. The conservatives were right. It is a lifestyle choice, and I'm going to choose it. Adult rulers may choose a lifestyle, which will in turn allow them to select a focus and start gaining perks. Each lifestyle has its own type of experience, which is used to purchase perks. For example, experience in the intrigue lifestyle is necessary to gain perks, such as dreadful or like weeds in a garden. Wow. Here are our choice for a diplomatic lifestyle. The diplomacy lifestyle. Hey, the stewardship lifestyle. Yo. The martial lifestyle. Yeah. The intrigue lifestyle. What? And the learning lifestyle. Boring. So is stewardship and diplomacy. It's really only about the martial or the intrigue. So lifestyles represent what you put most effort into day to day, and each one has several focuses inside relating to it, because of course every focus gives you a unique bonus. That was fun. And makes events associated with that focus more likely to happen. To continue, click on the lifestyle button. You know I will. Where is that lifestyle button? This. 3 ways. That's my lifestyle. It's 3 ways. Let's click on it. To click on it, click on any lifestyle to see its focuses. Oh my god. Each one of them has their own tech trees. Wow, those each have 3 tech trees. That's crazy. Focus on understanding people and their motives, how to handle other realms, and how to win unwavering loyalty of your subjects. This is the diplomacy lifestyle. Click on any lifestyle to see its focuses. As time goes by, your character will earn lifestyle points for maintaining a particular lifestyle. When you acquire enough lifestyle experience, you select one of the perks from any of its trees. Perks represent your practicing and developing yourself over time and offer unique bonuses like special traits or unlock lifestyle-specific mechanics and content, such as the ability to start abduction schemes. Ooh, kidnapping! As an example, the strategy and authority, as well as the chivalry focus, all give martial experience, which can be used to buy the martial lifestyle perks. The perks trees, in turn, lead to different lifestyle traits. To continue, choose a focus. Oh boy. Okay, which one did I get a bonus? There was something I got a bonus for. It was like, hey dog, you get a bonus for doing this. Yeah, for being martial for fighting. Yes! I get an experience bonus for fighting. Strategy focus. Luck can win a duel. A fool can win a battle. It takes more to win a war. Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. That gives me +3 fighting and an extra 32 experience a month. Neat. I know what all that does. What to do? What to do? The strategist. Ah, fuck it. Let's just do it. That's my lifestyle. I live that strategy-focused lifestyle. Okay, now having selected a focus, we can move on to other people. If you're new to this game, interacting with other characters is key, and you have many options how to do so. You can right-click on character portraits, including your own, to get a list of potential interactions, such as arranging a marriage or initiating a scheme. This all sounds so great. This is also where you start wars, but let's try something else first. To continue, open your character view. Whoops. Neat, that's my character view. This is me. I'm pretty neat. I'm a cool guy. Well, let's now right-click and see what interactions are available. Oh, I can arrange a marriage. I can find myself a spouse. Love it all. Very cool. Let's start with the basics. Everybody likes gold. Try sending a bribe to your heir. Okay. To continue, try and confirm the send gift interaction with your heir. Well, it didn't look like I could do that. Right click to interact. Okay. Let's send them a gift. Oh, they're going to accept it. There you go, Brian. There you go, dog. That was neat. What a sweet guy. And I have successfully increased somebody's opinion of me. My own heir likes me more. Certain opinion modifiers last forever, like family bonds. Others will wane over time, like the fading memory of receiving a monetary gift. They're saying that assholes forget if you help them out. If you hover your cursor over the opinion number on other characters, you can see exactly where the various numbers are coming from. Is it due to a marriage alliance, a gift of gold, or simply that they appreciate your honest nature? I understand. That's it. I'm done. Oh, playing a family. 7. Dynasty. Now, let's talk about your dynasty. Of course, let's talk about it. Let's get gabbing. As the game goes on, unless your character meets with an untimely accident or a terrible disease, they will grow old and eventually die. No. Never mind. The story doesn't end there. It's only game over if you do not have an heir of your own dynasty. Gotta make sure I have my heir. As long as you have heirs of your dynasty, your legacy will live on. When your character dies, you simply start playing a new one. The player heir. Who's the player? The character that a player will keep playing on as succession. The player heir is usually the same as the primary heir, but if the succession law of your primary title dictates that it should go to the character outside of your dynasty, you will instead keep playing as the dynastic heir to your second highest tier title. Holy shit. As long as you, depending on the type of succession your realm has, this is likely to be one of your children, perhaps one that you have groomed into the rule of ruler. Your dynasty has its own coat of arms, which is currently highlighted and can be clicked for more information. You don't need to do anything with this now, but if you want to look at the details of your dynasty later, it can be found there. Succession laws determine how all titles and resources are divided between the heirs and when a character dies. You currently only have one heir, but let's take a look anyways. In some cases, when you take over your character, you may even find that you're responsible for the untimely demise of your previous ruler. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I guess when you take over as the new heir, you might find out that you murder schemed your previous king. To continue, open the realm view on the right side of the screen, highlighted. Okay. I'll open the realm view. Where's the realm view? On the right side of the screen. Duh. There we go. Now we're going to inspect the succession tab. Done. Boom. As a member of a dynasty, you also have renown. Shared by everyone in your dynasty, renown goes up whenever anyone in your dynasty gets prestige and reflects how infamous your family is, rather than just you. Making significant strides in your renown will echo down the line for generations for your descendants. Slowly increasing. Ooh. Renown will allow you to unlock dynasty legacies that will benefit all of you. Unlike prestige, renown remains after a character's death. Cool. I understand. Marriage. This is going to take a while, believe me. Might be time for a refreshing of a dab. Let's see if I can do it without crashing the stream. Is that going to be possible? Nice. Tilt that camera up a bit. Put this down. Sweet. Okay, let's do a a quick dab here, as promised. Oh no, am I dropping frames again? I might be dropping all kinds of frames. Let's see. So far, it seems incredibly complex, but not insurmountably so. I've played enough European-style board games in my life to feel comfortable with the amount of systems that overlap here. It does seem that there is more than I'm typically accustomed to, but not in overwhelming crazy so. Okay, well that is going to be nice and cooked. Let's do this. Woo. And there is our dab, a little bit bigger than I would normally do, but that's okay. It's for you guys. It's for my kingdom. For the wonderful people of whatever my empire is. Welcome, Godzo Baptist. Yes, it is. It really is. It is absolutely beautiful out. The weather has been incredible these past couple of days. And looking forward to going and enjoying it some more a little bit later on today as well. I hope you are well, sir. Dick Von Prick! Welcome, Dick Von Prick. What a fun name to say. Dick Von Prick, Dick Von Prick. How redundant, but also how delightful. Okay, I will do one more dab thing. Not immediately, but to take with us, let's go ahead and add some Puffco. So this stuff is hard to get in there because it's very sticky. It doesn't like to come off. So here's a little method that somebody taught me a long time ago on stream, and it has been really, really helpful for getting certain sticky butters and shit into the Puffco when they don't want to go. And that is taking your dab material, this batter here, or this sauce. Difference is, I don't know. And then you just take your lighter and you kind of just warm up above it just for a second, and it'll get it hot enough to melt it just enough that will make it viscous enough that it'll come right off and go right into your Puffco. It's actually coming off right now. This is really it, I promise. Oh, you bastard, you're turning me into such a liar. There it goes. Beautiful. So now I have my drop of Scouse in there. Ready for prime time. Oh, let me keep this in frame. People like to see the weed. They want to see the weed receipts at all times. Oh, and tilt the camera back down. Beautiful. Now we'll get started back again. I'm going to have to open this up. I know there's a fan out there in the hallway. Hopefully it won't be too loud for people. Okay. Now it is time to switch back to our main event. Hello, I opened the door and dogs have poured in galore. Dick Von Prick says Dab Zombie Empire. I'm not sure if I'm part of the Dab Zombie Empire, but you know what? I'm just gonna, I'll just say that I'm an honorary member even if I've never been invited. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining us, incredible name and all. Gonzo Baptist asks, have you tried this Guild Extracts African Queen? It's incredible. I have not. Where do you find it, Gonzo Baptist? I'm curious. That's quite the endorsement. Okay, to continue, click on my character. Boom. Let's get married. For unmarried characters, in your domain, you can set up marriages. Or betrothals, which is like a marriage, but in the future. It's a marriage you make your kids do. Okay. So by right clicking on a character and choosing Find a Spouse and Arrange Marriage. Let's do it. The two options behave differently, so let's go through them both. Find a spouse. Choosing Finding a Spouse opens a list of potential spouses. They hail from courts all over the world. Choosing Arrange Marriage also opens a list of potential spouses, but only with people from the court of characters you clicked. Your own character is visible on the left because your own marriage needs your approval. Whoever is the liege of the other spouse will appear on the right side, as the union will need their approval as well. Arrange marriage can be useful for matchmaking between courtiers or setting up for a specific marriage alliance. For now, Find a Spouse is more relevant for our purposes. Fair enough. The character filter. There are many factors to consider when choosing a spouse. Yes, there are. A spouse is a character's husband or wife, the result of a marriage. In order to have legitimate offspring, no bastards here, and produce heirs, you should have a spouse or a concubine, though bastards can be legitimized. The only way of forging an alliance is through marriage or betrothal, your own or that of a close relative. Your main spouse is also a member of your council and can perform many useful counselor tasks. Neat. There are many factors to choose when considering a spouse. To help you out, there is a filter available for sorting. Among things to consider, there are alliances, skills, personality traits, expected fertility, and more. Some traits are congenital, meaning they might be inherited by your children. Perhaps someone with a trait like that is a good place to start? Question mark? You can change your selection by clicking the Clear Characters button in the in between the characters you are setting up to get married. Nothing will happen until you click Send Proposal. When you have selected 2 people for your marriage, you are presented with the details of the union, along with additional options, such as having the marriage be matrilineal. If you are happy with the marriage, go ahead and send an offer. When playing, this action will take a few days, but we'll make it work instantly this time. So, we need to get married. Okay, so we are sorting by relevance. Well, that seems like a pretty good way to sort. Oh, yeah, plus 14 to something. Oh, his opinion of me? Please. Oh, look at... That is the term they used is busty. Not to say that that makes anybody more or less worthy, or that is a criteria, but no longer a wench. Propose that myself and Hundin Frakbildin Matrafathal get married. Ooh, I'm going to send that proposal. Greetings, petty King Chad of Munster. I will gladly accept your marriage proposal. You will be joined with my daughter Hund in holy matrimony. May God grant you long life and many children. Signed, Prince Bledin ap Sinfin of Gwynedd. Aww. Well, thanks, Bleddy. That's what I call him. That's excellent. Excellent! You may long live happily together. For this tutorial, we recommend that you use Find Spouse for your son as well. As soon as your son is married, he can start producing members of your family and heirs to the realm that are of your dynasty. I understand. Dynasty and House. 9. Titles. Title 9. Family is important. The player heir will always come from your dynasty, and most often from your house. In the future, it won't hurt to keep an eye on your family and their line of succession. Depending on their succession laws, you might end up inheriting titles, along with land and vassals from your relatives. Sweet! Not everyone in the dynasty will be landowners, but every plot of land on the map has an owner. Ooh. Oh, I gotta catch up on chat. I haven't done that in a while. Gascutter, what's up, man? Thanks for the pop in, Gascutter, and the kind words, man. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well out there. And Gonzo Baptist got that guild extracts from the Chronic in West Long Beach. It's live diamond. Ooh, I will have to check. I will be on the lookout, Gonzo. Thanks for the heads up, man. Dick Van Prick says, in Colorado, love me some Green Dot Labs or Dab Logic concentrates. Ironically, Colorado does not allow for deliveries. Way behind the times. Wow, I did not know that, Dick Von Prick, that they did not do deliveries in Colorado. That is so backwards. So much weed here is done by delivery, both legal and illegal. I mean, it is a huge percentage of the market. I don't know the exact number, but would be a substantial percentage of it. If not, I don't think it's the majority, but it's huge. I am lucky enough that I live. I mean, there are so many dispensaries that are so very, very close by to me, like walking distance, that I don't need to. Um, but yeah, it is it is crazy that Colorado doesn't do it. I hope they reverse course, especially now with the pandemic when you don't really necessarily want people in a store. Wow. Gonzo Baptist backing me up there that delivery is huge. Anyways, titles. Most titles are structured together in a pyramid-like fashion. Ooh, those pyramid-like things always hold up well. Using the title tier. County, Duchy, Kingdom, Empire. County, Duchy, Kingdom, Empire. County, Duchy, Kingdom, Empire. County, Duchy, Kingdom, Empire. Every tier belongs to a title one rank up the chain. Every county is technically part of a duchy. Every duchy is technically part of a kingdom, and every kingdom... Hey, buddy, chill. Go, 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 go. Go, go. Empire may... Yes, yes, yes. I get it. They're all chained. Note, there are many dynamic names for these titles as well. Your current ruler is in charge of a petty kingdom, which corresponds to the duchy tier. There are also barons. There are minor rulers of single holdings beneath counts. These characters are generally quite minor and unplayable, although you do have one, the Mayor of Innis. Cool. We say technically because as Crusader Kings lets you play with history, there is no way to guarantee that a king is actually in charge of all the titles that his kingdom is supposed to contain within its borders. We call this title hierarchy de jure, like, I don't know. And if the structure has been broken, it is often possible to declare war over such territories. If you switch to duchy titles, map mode, you can see that as well as the ruler of Munster, the county of Desmond should legally be part of your claim. The different map modes can help you have an overview of the de jure title structure of the world. So to continue, I need to change it to duchy map mode, which, how do I do that? Oh, right here. Okay, I did it. I understand. Do we already here? Holdings, next. The de jure title of Munster consists of 3 counties. Their names should be visible on the map. Thomond, held by you. Desmond, held by a neighboring ruler. And Ormond, held by my vassal. These counties are made up of smaller pieces of land called baronies. It's on this level we find your holdings. Holdings represent settlements in your land. Holdings provide different levels of taxes and levies. Let's see. As well as buildings that you can construct and upgrade depending on holding types. It is not very important what you build right now, but we suggest you start by upgrading the bastions and curtain walls. Okay? To continue, click on your capital holding, Luminic, and order the construction of a building. And they want me to build bastions and curtain walls. Fair enough. Oh, that takes 3 years? Shit. Every holding provides taxes to their holder. If that holder is a vassal, they also pay taxes to their liege. Taxes provide your main income of gold. Obligations can affect how high or low those taxes are. Times of war also affect the level of control in a county, which in turn affects taxes. Whew. Whew. Vassals! As a ruler, you are likely to be the liege of at least one vassal. These are rulers within your realm who have sworn fealty to you. Vassals supply you with money and soldiers. It is possible to be both a liege and a vassal at once. To continue, open the realm view. Boom. And inspect the vassals tab. Here is a list of current vassals, along with some additional information about them. Oh. These are powerful vassals. Yikes. It's worthwhile keeping your vassals happy. Well, thanks for following, Antone Gamer. Thanks, man. Welcome, by the way. Hi. Maybe at some point, Antone Gamer. I haven't decided anything yet. I'm just learning, right now. Maybe sometime in the future when I get the tutorial down, I'd love to do some multiplayer stuff, but, who knows how long it'll be before I feel comfortable, just as a warning. Okay, your realm is the complete body of land and titles that you own, including the areas held by your vassals. Right now, for you, this means counties, called earldoms, due to your Irish culture of Thomond and Ormond. When domain is used, we are referring to the land that you own personally, without vassals, Thomond. So, realm, counties. Oh, Jesus. I understand. Council. Managing a realm is a lot of work. As a ruler, you have the help of your council. These can either be vassals or members of your court, and they act as your trusted advisors. There is one corresponding to each area of skill. Married rulers will have their spouses assisting them. Open the council view. Okay. Counselors can be set to work. They do all kinds of different things. You can change the counselor's task by clicking on the button near their portrait. Being a counselor is a prestigious position. Powerful vassals will expect to be chosen for it and will be unhappy if left out. I understand. Schemes. That sounds like fun. Schemes is what I'm looking forward to the most. I enjoy a good scheme or 10. Schemes are long-term goals aimed at another character. They can have hostile goals like murder or abduction, or be more wholesome, such as befriend scheme. Aw, the befriend scheme. Amateur Beatmaker, what's up, man? Thank you so much. It's been a long time, dude. 1, thank you again, that's so kind. And 2, so good to see you again, man. How have you been? It's been way too long. We are trying some, crazy games here today that is kicking my ass. Well, wait, I haven't even had the opportunity to get my ass kicked, but ass kicked intellectually. Okay, so we're gonna have to open the Intrigue tab and look at the schemes. Next, a good time to use a scheme might be when you'd like to find the line of succession. It's not being clear-cut as you'd like. One way to get ahead is to simply remove the competition. Quietly and with no witnesses. Murder schemes come with the risk of discovery. If your attempt goes awry, it will make your character unpopular, especially with your target. That's crazy. A guy would be pissed if you unsuccessfully murder him. Shouldn't he just be grateful that his king didn't decided to spare him at the last second, and maybe should throw a little extra coin my way? How ingrates. The sway scheme is made for increasing the opinion someone has of your character. Let's try it. To continue, open the council view. Highlighted. Right-click on your court chaplain, your bishop, and choose the sway scheme. Let's sway this guy. Oh, his opinion will increase by 25. Yes. Excellent. Once a scheme is in motion, it takes a long time to scheme this way. Your scheme will slowly progress over time. The time before a conclusion is reached will vary depending on its success chance, which can be affected by relevant skills. In this case, it is affected by your diplomacy. If you are unhappy with your scheme, you can always cancel it by clicking the Abandon Scheme button next to the scheme. To continue, open the Intrigue view. Boom. Secrets. Sometimes schemes can give rise to secrets. If you catch someone trying to commit murder, it's probably in their best interests to make sure you keep it quiet. You can blackmail them to gain a hook. Hooks represent a favor that you can use in particular character, encouraging or forcing them to do your bidding. As you play, you will might find many different ways to gain and use hooks. Nice. Yeah, we've been growing here, amateur beatmaker. Doing fun stuff. Doing crazy stuff like getting really high and playing Eurocentric 4X strategy video games. A real stoner move. Hooks. This weak hook can be used for a number of things. One is to increase obligations set by the feudal contract you have with a feudal vassal. To access the menu for changing feudal contract, go to the vassal list in the realm view, or right-click his portrait to choose Modify Feudal Contract. You may notice that some interactions are not immediately visible. This is because you may have many interactions available. The character interaction menu only displays the most common ones. To display missing interactions, click the More button in each vassalage and court category. Wow. I can't really... war, finally, war. Yes. You know, before war comes the dab. Before the war, the dab. So I'm going to do a quick dab here, guys. This one is going to be for my boy Amateur Beatmaker. Let's switch over just a second. Cool. Whoop. Try not to break things, try not to break things. Oh, I never did the Puffco, like I said. Well, I've got it locked and loaded, so that's perfect. Okay. Amateur Beatmaker, this dab is for you, my old friend. So happy to see you again. So happy to finally be learning about the secrets of war here on Crusader Kings 3. Not a whole lot of crusading, a lot of kinging, still very little crusading. War. War is an essential part of Crusader Kings. There's a lot of concepts to cover. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Amateur Beatmaker, this large saucy dab here is for you. Thanks again, my friend. Really appreciate it. What's up, Team Williams? Welcome. Thanks for joining. How are you? Amateur Beatmaker says he's just recently began getting high again after almost a year and a half. Whoa, dude. That is a very long tolerance break. What has it been like getting back into consuming the weed? I assume it's been a pretty renewed experience. That tolerance must be back down to practically zero. Awesome. Well, I still see a little bit of dab juice. And I still have the Puffco ready to go for when we get through this war chapter. A lot of learning about war left to do. Because it's an essential part, as we said. The rest and the details we will let you discover as you start playing, thank God. So the most important thing in any war are the battles, which are fought by armies. Most of your soldiers will come from levies, but you can expand your army by employing men at arms. Mercenaries, mercs. Oh wait, they're not the same thing. If things get really tough, you can hire mercs, provided you have the gold. To continue, open the military view. War. When war starts, you will be able to raise your armies from this screen via the Raise All Armies button. When the war is over, you will have to disband your soldiers before starting another war. Why would I have to disband? Amateur Beatmaker says it has been pretty damn great getting destroyed again. Well, I'm glad to hear it's been a pleasant experience back, Amateur Beatmaker. I speak for everyone when I say, welcome back to the world of weed. Well, we all missed you. Okay, rally points are mustering grounds for the levies and men-at-arms under your command. Gotcha. To start a war, you'll need a legitimate reason. A casus belli. Belli. I've never understood. It's in Civ too. It's Latin. Is it belly? Belli? I don't actually know. Cause for war required to declare war on another ruler. There are various ways to attain this. You might have de jure titles that make you the rightful liege of your target. You might inherit claims, or you could simply pursue holy wars against nearby infidels. Shits and gigs. All these are the most common. There are dozens of different types, though, for you to discover and use as you play. Oh, isn't that great? There are dozens of different reasons for going to war to discover. Oh, yes. Aren't there? Aren't there really? The easiest and most straightforward way to acquire claims is use the fabricate claim on a county. This is something your court chaplain sees to through one of his counselor's tasks. Almost there! Unpausing. Soon we'll let you unpause the game. There are just a few things to go over first. Firstly, it's important to know that there are 5 different speeds available for you to play. Press key. So it's played in real time? This game is played in real time? It's not turn-based? What? Wow. I did not expect that. To start the ticking of the game, unpause the game using the spacebar or by clicking the play button. This will let days, months, and years go by. Armies told to do so will move, events will occur on screen, letters will be sent, and characters will age. Find a speed that is comfortable for you. You can always change it later. 1. Amateur Beatmaker says, one of my goals is to get high with Wheats. One day, man. One day. We will do a big meetup. It'll be nice. Decoms2 says, yo, is that a puff bar? That's a Puffco peak. Close. But I think that's what you meant. And it is, and we will use it very soon. Oh, I see you've got a little Jesus. I'm trying to see if maybe your name is an anagram of something. But probably. Now as the first task, let's remind your neighbor, the Earl of Desmond, who his rightful liege truly is. If it happens to expand your realm, so be it. Using the character interaction system that we went over earlier, we did. Using the character interaction system that we went over earlier and selecting him via the map, declare war on the ruler of Desmond. You should already have a valid casus belli, as this title is part of a de jure part of your realm. For a more hands-on experience, we will now walk you through what happens in the flow of a war. To continue, declare war on him. Okay. So it's like some dude over in this. Yeah, it's this son of a bitch. Here we go. War is declared. Luke Grady, what's up, brother fish? Oh shit, guys, I never switched back. Oh my god, that's how high I am. Holy shit. Holy shit, I'm so high. I forgot to even switch back. Oh my god. I've declared war, guys. You don't understand. I've now declared war. So what's next? I should rally my armies. A button has appeared at the bottom of my screen to help me. So it's... my rally point is in Thomond. Okay, let's raise them. To move your army, left-click on the army on the map, and right-click on the area where you want them to go. Perhaps the enemy capital barony? Perhaps. Oh, you know I'm coming for you, Barony of Tralee. If you order your army across waters, it will embark, turning it into a fleet. For now, let's stay on land. I understand. So we need to let my troops get here. Wedding! Ah, Queen Hunted. She's my hun. My honey did. It is well within my rights to collect a royal aid duty. Oh yeah, let them have their time of jubilation and shit or whatever or not. Do I need to? Do I have guys coming, or are my guys here already? Oh boy. Okay. Amateur Beatmaker says, what are your favorite brands of edibles? It depends on the time period, like when. But right now, in terms of edibles, I'm more of a tincture guy, amateur beatmaker at this point, because they are higher potency, and they require consuming less junk, generally speaking. And there are a lot of great tincture brands out there, but in terms of like edibles, who is still Kiva. Kiva bars, their Kiva chocolate bars are probably still my favorite kind of edibles. Not just their chocolate bars. Their gummies are amazing. Their little, what are they? Terabytes is what they're called. These little circular chocolate balls. They're great. Love it all. Okay, what was my thing? I'm supposed to fight now? Now that your army is moving, it is probably heading into the battle with enemy forces. This can be a head-on encounter with other enemies or the start of a siege. Oh. Let's unpause. Well, he doesn't seem to be in any kind of a real hurry there. I'm confused. Oh, it just takes that long to arrive. I see. Ooh. Why does it keep going up? Uh-oh. Oh no. My shitty dumb son. My dumbass son is My chancellor, Mayor Dungus says, "Hey, your kid, Dungus has got his arm all torn up and he's got this crazy look in his eyes, and he says, Brian has been challenging, Brian is my dumbass kid, he says, he's been challenging people with duels all over Ennis. And then he goes, please forgive me, my lord, but this has to stop. Brian has turned up at my doorstep and challenged me. I had no choice but to accept. This is not the first time either. I am but the last in a long line of victims." And now I have to decide what to say. Shit. What? I can beat the shit out and try to fight my own son? Alright, Brian, let's do this. Yeah, you're not gonna duel anymore, Brian. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting. My counselor Ragvold died. No, not Ragvold. I feel like we're winning. I'm kicking his ass. What? That's so brutal. Got me a hostage. Got me a hostage. Got me a hostage. Let's do a little Puffco. A siege? No! Your army. Oh, wait. No, it's my army. Whew. Okay, that's a good kind. That's the right kind of siege. An enemy holding. Click on the highlighted icon, the spearheads, to find out how it's going. Okay. You need to win sieges to win most wars, as they increase your war score. Wow. A war score. Whenever a siege is won, it takes a few rounds of attack. The area will become occupied, changing its regular look on the map to a striped one. The color of the striped one shows an... Oh, okay. War score. You too, man. Later, amateur beatmaker. Thanks again, dude. I really appreciate it, man. We'll see you next time. Oh boy, I've got more and more frames dropping here again. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, to get an idea of who is winning in war, you can always look at the war score in the lower right corner. It goes from -100 to 100. and changes based on battles and sieges won or lost, as well as territory occupied. At 100 war score, you can force the other side to accept your peace offer, which I think I'm at. All wars end in one of three ways. Victory. Hell yes. White peace. And defeat. Victory is near. Okay. I understand.